going on, buddy? This is John Beta. I want to welcome you to Satisfactory. Hope you guys are doing pretty good today. I'm doing great. Good to see you all here. Don't want to forget to remind you guys to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you can be here when stuff happens. And also, if you're interested in purchasing the game, I have an affiliate link down below for the Epic Games store that you could use that would help me out if you feel like helping me out. But either way, we're back, and last couple episodes, I've been actually glad that we got through what we did. Got the steel factory is up. Got the steel factories up. Good English, John. And we have our little walkway going with the feeds. And now I think it's time for us to rework our stone area. Our stone area. The limestone eventually here, but actually I meant the iron. Get the iron reworked to where it actually looks like one of our factories, so it fits the whole thingy-mabob. And I think this is all we're going to devote to the iron. What I'll probably do is we'll have 2 smelters per miner. Actually, we can boost them up and do more, or prep so we can do more if we want to. And then we'll use the alternate blueprint for screws for iron ingots. We'll use the rods and these plates. And that's what we're going to do. So what I need to do is look at this hot mess. I'm going to throw down a bunch of large storages maybe, or we could pipe them out too. We could do that. Well, I think I've stopped most of it anyway. Now, our concrete's pretty backed up, but that's a good thing because we're going to need a bunch. We're going to need a bunch to get this area set up so it's nice and clean. Let's get over here. Yeah, and these are the old ones. So I'm glad we got the steel factory up so we can do the new beams and stuff like that. Let's take, well, I guess we can take all. And I'm going to go ahead and expand the lower section of our storage area over to here. The foundations from the storage area. And what I'd like to do is get the factories made, wrong button, get the factories made, and then run all the stuff that we have coming in, like the steel, get that plugged into the bus, get the, just everything plugged back into the bus and have it running, and then also get our splitter system set up too at the beginning of this, so it's nice and clean and all that good stuff. Of course it's full. I forgot. That's what I get. That's what I get. It's my fault. I'll take that. I'll take that as the answer. Okay, what do we have going on? We're going to go ahead and turn on my light so we can see what's happening. What's happening? There we go. And this way we're locked into a grid with our beginning area, and that will make it nice for walkways down the road, which we'll probably end up doing that to bring mats into the place too. And I kind of want to do a high walkway so we don't run into an issue where I did on stream where the walkway isn't high enough to run the resources all the way through. Can't really have that. That looked messy. It kind of almost defeats the purpose. It still looks pretty good, but it almost defeats the purpose. So let's go over this way. Let's bring you over to here. And we're getting to point 2 with this stream build that I'll probably do another episode of Satisfactory for here to show you guys what's been done, because it's at a pretty cool point, I think, personally, to share. If I could turn back time. All right, we have a little bit of room, so I'm going to grab that. And what I'll probably do, well, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and get some more foundations, and maybe over here is where we'll throw down some storage. This way we can have all the stuff cleared out and set up and ready to roll. And then I'll come back and we will get started with the build. So you all hold on. Okay, welcome back. We're here. And we have large storages set up that I put reinforced plates in, I put iron plates, and I put iron rods in, and we have a couple screws in there. And then over here we have some overflow of some other things that I put in there, like there's extra rods and plates in there, along with some miscellaneous stuff that I brought with me. I've went ahead and laid down foundations here. I'm sure you guys know how this works. So we did that, and now I have the MK2, which is also known as Mark II, but I like calling it MK because that's what I like to do. Let's go ahead and see if we can line these up with the foundation. Let's see, there we go. Perfect, or at least squared with the foundation. Might not be exactly lined up. Now, where's this other one hiding at? You're hiding somewhere, man. You gotta be hiding somewhere. There you are, right there. You're right there, okay. Let's see, can we rotate? Okay, then put it down again. There we go. Sometimes if you're trying to line up with your foundations, when you have it out, it won't do it. So just turn it off and back on real quick with your being on your hot bar, and you can get it to where at least it squares with your foundations. And that way it looks nice and clean. There we go, right there. And see how it's not working, and you flip it, it's that. And now we'll turn it off and back on, and it's lined up. Beautifulness, beautifulness, beautifulness. So we now have our miners placed. Let's look behind you. Ooh, I think we can place, yeah, we'll be able to place a wall behind you. Good, 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 good. Because I want to make this look nice and pretty. Yeah, let's do another row. Like this. Let's bring it out. Okay, so what I've been doing with my miners now lately is been doing a splitter behind a wall and then having it go into the main factory area so we can have a nice clean setup into the factory area. This area we can't do much about because of how the miners are attaching to the floors. But like something like here and try and get our furthest, the one that's gonna be closest to our build area, we want to go ahead and set that one up first. That way we can know how far out we have to do stuff, so it makes it nice and clean. And the problem with this thing too is that miners are going to be lining up where they want to. Oh, I need to get some steel beams. Oh boy. See, when I hold control, I could do this, but then it's going to be off with whatever we're doing. I'd rather have the offset be right at the miner than be, you know, somewhere like important to our line. And I don't have it, but I think it'll go. It might not go. I think it'll go. So what I need to do, I guess I should have grabbed some because I don't think I've got any here. Let me go get some iron beams, and I will return iron beams. No, steel beams. Yeah, we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. I put on some more foundations, and I kind of worked out something with smelters instead here to get them all together. I think we're going to do 3 separate buildings. So that's why I did this here. We have 120 coming out of each miner. Each smelter at base value does 30 per, so that handles them all. And then I have merging back together into a belt. This one I did something different with the merger. I had the 2 come to the 1, and then all 3 are merging here. I'm interested in seeing how well it handles it compared to the standard ones we got going on. But I got a nice split happening. Do we have a place we can climb up easily here? Where's it at? Over here? There's that. Okay. Let's get up here. Okay, as you can see, we have it coming out the miner, the splits, and then splits again, comes in and does the exact same thing on this side. That's what I did for those 2. So we have that, and I think we're going to go ahead and pull up some foundations like around here. Because I want the separate buildings. I don't want any like foundations between them to show the ground on them and stuff like that. Kind of add to the flavor of, well, them being separate buildings. So we'll do this, and it should help clean up a little bit over here. And how are we doing on this side? Okay, I can pull some up. Do that then. Again, this will clean up some stuff for us nicely. And I am pretty, yeah, I can put walls up beside that so we get rid of these guys too. I'm not worried about like anything more on the iron scale from this area because just I don't think we're gonna need a lot more iron from this individual area, and there's so many iron deposits around here that if we end up needing to do something for other production, we can set up a whole other factory, which is part of the fun of this. I feel, you know, like using all the resources you can to get the most of the stuff that we can do to get things to make them look good and blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's go over one more, clean this out so there's a nice gap in here, a little gap going on, and then we'll get our guys coming together and work something out. I think what we'll do is have them combine into a 3 hole, which I think we'll do right there. That looks like a nice spot. So let's bring up this screen. Let's put this on 8. And let's have the clean side facing out. We'll just use that for now. If we end up switching to the other type of wall, we'll worry about that at that time. Let's start with this guy. And let's put you along the wall. Bring you to here-ish. Yeah, here. I think I can do it like this. Yeah, we're good to go. And then come over here and get the same thing happening. I believe this can work. And then we have the first hole filled. Now we'll go to the next hole. Let's go up to where we are matching with this line, I guess. So let's see. This is our spot right there. So this will give us a tight 90. And I thought I was stuck in the tight 90, but I'm not. Okay. Let's get over this way and pop out this here. Our line is right there, and I believe we are good with one. There it is, right there. And that can get us another tight 90. And then we have this guy right here, and this won't be a problem at all. We'll just make it shift over. So let's pull this right there. And then let's look at our line here. That's it right there. And then kind of, is that right? Is that right? That looks like it's right. Let's try it. Perfect. Perfect. So now we have a great looking output area to go across, and it's going to have a clean wall to come over. So again, we'll just use this guy. If we need to switch them out with something else, we can. Let's bring you over. There we go. There we go. Very nice and pretty. Very pretty. So this ends up bleeding out to here, and it's pretty nice because it leaves this stone alone, so we don't have to worry about this gigantic rock in the middle of a build either. What we're going to end up doing is making iron plates. We'll do iron rods, and then we'll also do screws, and I think we're going to slide in some reinforced plates into this, and so that all the basic iron stuff is done. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So what we'll end up setting up, again, let you guys know, I'm like, this is half aesthetics, half, you know, efficiency. Like some of the stuff, and we're taking time exploring like all the opportunities of things to learn and what we can get done. Like for example, like the whole connection here is just kind of fun. It's fun. I like to do that, and we'll eventually plug it all in once we have all the base mats together. And then like even with the space elevator, it's kind of like really not really, it's kind of worthless to run the escalator or the conveyors into it to feed it, but you know, it's an option in the game, and it was fun to build the thing going into it. So it's all part of like, you know, what you enjoy in the game. I mean, what I like, you might not like, and that's fine. That's one of the joys of life. We all have our own things we like to do and we don't like to do, and that's just how it goes. So either way, let's get on with the building, because, you know, I just want to address that real quick. It has been addressed. Oops. Let's go ahead and put you on the bar too, because I feel like I'm going to be using a lot of you, and let's put you on the bar too. So coming out of here, we'll have 120. I don't think we need a crap ton for our iron rods. I might only want to do like 2 constructors for it. What do we need for the iron rods? 15 per minute. Let's use 60 ingots per minute. So let's do 4 of these. And then that means we do a split and then have the half and half go off. So we'll probably need to figure out exactly. I think I need to fiddle around with this for a little bit. You guys, give me a minute here. Let me fiddle around and see what I want to do, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, and I've done something. I went back to our smelting processes and redistributed the ingots coming out. So this far corner is pushing out 60, and I've actually done a double stack with 2 windows to get out what I want. So we have 60 coming out here that follows out, comes back and feeds our lines of our constructors here, which for the iron rods take 15 in per minute, which is nice. So we have 4 of these coming in. So the 60 that comes in splits once, and then splits between these 2, and this one, the other split goes between those 2, so that gives us the even amount that we need to maximize the amount of incoming ingots to iron rods. And we're not making screws from iron rods, and I feel like that should be enough for what I want to do at the moment. So that one's in. So that leaves us an extra 60 open here. What I did was take it and merged it with this half of that miner's ones to make 120, and it's moved up to the top. That's going to go to our iron plates. Then that left another half to mix with this half, which I merged and ran out the bottom here, and that left another 60 to go out this. This 60 here I'm going to use for iron plates, specifically only for reinforced plates. And this bottom row of 120 is going to be used for screws. So I think we'll be okay. I think it'll work out. What I want to do with the steel or the iron plates is to have that happen at the back of the assembly factory here. We'll call it assembly factory, even though it's constructors and assemblers. We'll only have probably 2 assemblers. I think that's all we're going to run with. I don't know. We'll do the math and see if we can do like 3 maybe. Maybe 3 might be the way to go. I haven't bothered to check just yet. Just trying to get settled in with what we got going on. So we have that in. I think what we'll do is take our bottom row here now and get our screws lined up, because I think we can make this happen even if they're touching a little bit. It might look kind of like they're connected, but they're not. It's kind of like one of those things. Yeah, I think it'll work out, actually. Oh, I like that, actually. That looks good, because they're not actually connected, so it looks like it, but they aren't. That's kind of that magicalness that happens. So let's also match up this. Like, well, we can do something different. We don't necessarily have to do the same thing with that side on that, but let's match this up with the other side, since that's kind of what we're doing. We need to put in another splitter here. Let me get across here, and it looks like, yeah, that's centered in there. So let's go across. Let's get this one centered in here, like that. That looks good. And then the same spacing we have here, we're going to do with the constructor on the other side. So let's get this lined up here. So now we have that up, and we'll do the same thing we did on the other side, which is to put another splitter here. Bring that guy over. And let's go ahead and pop down our other constructors here. There we go. And then we bring our tight 90 lined up right here. Tight 90. And then this guy comes right into that hole. And then we come over here and do another tight 90. Yep, that's it here. And then that goes over. And now let's look at our screws now. Alternate screws. So this takes in 15 per minute, but 2 iron ingots to make it. I think we'll be okay then. I think that should be equal to 30 then. Yeah, because it's taking 15 per minute. That should be, I think that's right. What's the wrong thing? That's not right. That's wrong. So that actually, we should be okay. I might be doing math weird again. I've been playing this so much. It's just like, nah. Okay, so that's all in. Let's turn on our light. I'm trying to get over stuff. There we go. So we have our 4 constructors in for our iron screws. We have our 4 constructors in for our iron rods. Let's get a line ran across for our remaining plates and stuffs. I think we'll be good. I think we'll be all right. So that's a 120 line coming in, and we'll need it for iron plates. It would be nice if we could just do something where these fed out the back and then came back around. I don't want to go into Stank Forest 1 too much. We need to get that slug and the slug up there. Let's see. Can we bring you down right here? Yes, we can. That's nice then. So what if we do a splitter here? Leave like a little space, just a little bit. And then come off of this with we'll figure out how we do our constructors like this, where it's evenly split. Is that evenly split? Looks like it is. And then one right here. That is not evenly split. I don't know if I can evenly split these the way that these snap. It seems like there's like an odd count on some of them. There's an even count on the other ones. Let's try that with a space then. So this way we are lined up. Yeah, that's lined up better. Good. I think this is too close to do a clean splitter. Well, it might not be. We can see. Oh, we're good. We got a little bit of space. That's nice. That's good by me. I'm down with that. Let's go over to this side. There we go. Let's go over here. Let's pull this one back. Let's go over here. That one's already there. Let's pull you in here. Bring this one right here. And then we need to go ahead and add us some more foundations here. Let's just only go over this far for now. And then we can merge everything together nicely in a pattern of which we desire, which is this pattern right here. And I like it kind of all up in its hole a little bit, but we'll come over 1. Yeah, that's in the center of the foundation anyway, so that's good. That's good. Let's get this one in there. Come on, there it was right there. Let's go back here, get our nice tight 90 off of you. There we go, all up in that thing. There we go. And that's done. Okay, cool. So now we have these ones all connected and we have an output for it. Let's go ahead and choose the iron plates so we can say we've got them good to go. Iron plates. Can we climb up you and just jump across? Oh, that's a little bit cleaner. There we go. Iron plate and iron plate. Oh, these take 30 per minute. Oh, but there's 2, so this is different. Okay, and that puts out 15 per minute. I need to do a little bit more experimenting to see how everything works, because we might have to use overclocking on something in here to make this produce what we want to produce. I'll figure that out as we go along. At least we're getting things set up, and that's super important. And our final thing to do is to, well, we need to connect these, but we also need to get our assemblers together for the reinforced plates. We could do a split off from here and bring it over and then have the screws come out like that, maybe. Or come, actually, since this is up top, we could do something kind of neat. Let's see if we can do this here. Let's pop you right here. Is that right? I think so. All right, and then bring you over, and then these guys here. How am I going to do this right so it feeds it nicely? Because I want to merger it all, but then I want to split it. Maybe we can do a double row. Maybe have them merge this way, come back and split out, and then have the overflow run to our storage area. I think that's what I'm going to end up trying out first. We'll try that out first. We'll try that out for size. They're good sizes, good testing and stuff. This should be a merger, not that. There we go. We'll do this one here. And then this one needs to come out that way. Let's get them connected. And then when you put the line in right here. There we go. And then they can come back around this way and feed our lovely assemblers. And we can bring this over in the top rope. Top rope. Wow. Is this wrestling? Let's go over the top of the conveyor lines we're doing here. So let's see. We're gonna end up trying. Let's square this up a little bit too. Let's have it go like this here, and see how this looks. So our assemblers themselves. Oh, we need to do the other line. Oh, I didn't think about that. That's not even to the iron plates. We need to actually make them structures separate. Let me toy around with this then some more, and we will return and see what we can get done. Yeah, y'all guys, hold on. Okay, we're back, and we've got things worked out. Ended up I decided to add on to the factory over here. I think it looks kind of cool to break up the lines of what we've got. You can see kind of indents in here some, so that's actually gives us a little conveyor courtyard, if you will, and it feeds into these both guys get here getting 60. It runs out, leads over to here, and I'm really not that concerned about having optimal reinforced plates because this is going to go straight to my personal storage. We'll be doing motors and lovely modular frames and stuff on their own iron deposits and stuff because it's really we don't really need it. There's so much iron. There's so much iron, and I want an excuse to build its own factory, like its own specific factory. I do like how it is and stuff, but the screws themselves, we will be pushing out how many at a time here? We'll be doing 12 per minute, so this is actually might feed this up exactly. But if that's the case, then we won't have any screws coming out. But again, I don't necessarily need a lot of screws because it's going straight to my personal inventory, which will be inside the hub. I'm not really worried about it because if we need to do something, we'll make stuff more optimized to make sure the production of the higher end stuff happens like that. I don't know if that seems like a bad idea or if people are not going to like that, but I think that's what I'm going to do because I want to enjoy some of the building. And then when it gets to the critical items, then I'll start worrying about it more so. But anyway, we have this starting to line up now, so let's go ahead and get things setting up to feed over to where our storage place is probably going to be. I have storage over there now. It's kind of a temporary placement thing, but we're still going to see how it looks. We're going to temporarily run it into the temporary storage until we build the storage facility for it, just so we can get things up and running and check out how everything runs. Now, our steel production has pretty much stopped because it's backed up and full, which I'm fine with that. I'm cool with that. So we won't have to worry about power as of yet. Though at one point I would love to have trash cans just so I can have them at the end of my storage boxes so I can just continuously just run everything and see everything running on conveyor belts at all times, which would be amazing. Anyway, let's get this around here. I think this one's actually almost lined up for it. It is. Maybe we can just slide this over some. So we get just a nice clean straight line coming over. So you, my friend, are right here. Let's go ahead and put one right here to kind of give us our line. Actually, let's bring it back one just in case we need to do something with the lower row. So you're right there. So this is our line. And let's put one right here maybe. That should be nice and straight. It should connect. And then we need to have we might need to push you out a half a foundation. I think we will. Yeah, I believe that's... Oh, I forgot to do you. We might be okay. We might not. Oh, we are good. Nice. Very nice. Okay, cool. That makes me happy. Happy is a good place to be. And you go right in that hole. And then all we have is one more road to run, and we are good to go. G2G. Do we really need to have that like that there? I don't think so. We could just do like this. Yeah, that would work. Okay, so let's bring you over to our tight 90. Right there. Very nice. And sure, I guess we should just line this up, and then I'll get the guy lined up here with you, and then we'll move how that works with the other one. So the low one looks clean. And I don't want that in the middle of it. Sorry, guy. I guess we could do what we've been doing and just put one. Maybe we can put one right here. This might look a little bit cleaner. So I'll get rid of this one so I can put the stacker in. Stacker 2. Haha. Yeah, because there's 2 of them. Oops. I need to click it twice too. There we go. So that looks like it's supported. This is in there. That's all cleaned in. This is all running again. We have a nice clean output coming here. For right now, we're just going to match up wherever it goes so we can see how it all fits. So this guy is good. This is going to look horrible. This is temporary. You are plates, but we're full anyway, but whatever. The plates are the bottom one on the right here. So this is going to be horrible, but whatever. This is rods. The rods are the top one here. And then you are the screws, right? No. That's not rods. This one's the rods. And you are screws. So we have those in. So now we just need to run power. Let's go ahead and get our power menu open. We'll do you on 1 and you on 2. And do I have any quick? I do not. Let's go grab some right quick. Get over here. Just go underneath. There we go. All right, let's check out this. Let's grab one of those, get some more cables. We should be good to go. So we're going to grab, eventually we're going to have our walkway system set up to where it's going to connect to our hub, and we'll run power over those lines as well. But for now, let's just get some things set up here. And I know we could have up to 6 connections on one of these, but I want to kind of just spread them out a little bit, just to kind of have it. They're up taller, and that's the big thing I like about it. So they kind of hang up higher out of the way. They're not so droopy. There we go. That one's in. Let's see. Our power line will be there. Let's go ahead and run some down here. Work out our hub section here. Let's get you up. We'll put you on the inside. And this one can also be on the inside. Right there. Let's connect you. Let's connect these guys. Those ones are done. Let's go over this side. Whoa. Sorry. There we go. Inside. And you can get on the inside too. And the reason why I don't use just grabbing one of these and place it, these don't snap, and I like to have them exactly perfect when we're using foundations. So that's why I place the power poles first and then do the other portion. I just like that better personally. Maybe we can just bring these over to their counterparts here. Feel it hangs high enough for me. I'm not mad at that. Get you over there. So these are all hooked up. We still need to run power to our assembler and our 2 constructors over there, and then to our miners. So assembler wise, let's put them over. I'm trying to get over. Let's put them like right in here somewhere. We'll put it on the out one and right here, I think. And then we'll go over here. We can do the same thing with this one. Just put this like right here. And put them in there. And then have you go over and attach to you. You can go over to this. And we can jump another guy over here to just for now have the power set up. So that line is here. This guy is like right like that. I think like that. Bring it over. Bring you over. So we have all the power for these guys hooked up now. Maybe we can... I can't. Maybe we can do something on the outside to run power lines over to you. And just have this all hooked up as well. This is going to be a lot of draw of power. I'm really excited to see it shut down the entire system. And then we just take it all apart and never use it again. I'm kidding. This can go here. Let's go over to this one and get you in here. Like that. And we have one other one to do over here. So let's get this guy across. The cool thing is we have 5 power ones, and then we can connect it to another one. 5 things drawing power and 1 connection, which we'll put over here to like this point. You over, bring you over there, bring you over here. This is going to draw so much power. It's going to be beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. There we go. And then we'll add another guy. Yeah, right here maybe. Oh, we did 6 of 6. Did we already hook up one? Oh, we have one coming in. Ooh, let's get rid of that one then. Connect you over. Wait, what? To this one, and this guy can hook up there. That'll give us some nice temporary reprieve at the moment. So we need to run that one. I'm also going to hook up this miner to this guy. So we have everything hooked up on that. So we have one more output from you that we can run to connect to the power grid outside of it. And then you go here, and then we just have a couple more things to do, and we're excited this will happen. I'm excited. Are you excited? Thumbs up for being excited. Let's put this guy right here. Bring you over from this to that, and bring you over, and our miners will be running. And smelters, check. Let's bring this over to here. Any of them will do. Check. We should be running, right? Oh, I need to. Did I not set these to iron ingots? Did I? I did not. Hold on. Stop. Let's get you iron ingot. Let's get you iron ingot. You iron ingot. I have to jump over all these belts to get in here too, so that's fun. Happy fun times. Run around you. Yeah, we gotta jump. Okay, good. Get you iron ingot. Iron ingot. And one more. And we'll get back up and see what the deal with the power, how bad the power is actually getting screwed up with. Looking at the power line. All right, we're only consuming 212 megawatts, generally speaking. But they still have yet to hit over here at our instructors yet. There's a couple coming in. There we go. And I have to let these things load up, but at least we're going in. We have stuff happening. Per the maths, I'm probably wrong. You guys probably correct me in the comments down below, which is fine. And an explanation is good. It's good. Critical, like, commentary is always welcome. Yeah, it is barely keeping up with it right now, the way they're running. Holy crap, it's like right there at it. Nice. And they're all green. These guys are red. Oh, I didn't choose what you're doing, did I? Wait, no. Oh my god, I didn't hook up the power to the grid. Oh my god. We're fired. You're so fired, man. These ones, this should all be hooked up to the power there. That's not hooked up to the... Oh, I didn't hook up these guys to this. My bad. That means these are good. These are waiting for stuff. That one's red back there. I didn't choose. Oh, my bad. Iron plates, please. Yep, this is what I get, but that's all right. That's what the color indicators are for, to let us know. We have green all the way across for everything so far, except for our assemblers, because they're waiting for mats to come in. We have a good amount of screws coming out. So yeah, I might end up putting in some power cells in this one because yeah, it is half of that. So we are actually doubling the amount of ingots in. Soon this will be backed up, which is fine for right now. So that means I could use 8 of our slug powers to get more screw output if I wanted it. Okay, that makes sense then. And everything is running still. Very nice. I'm happy with this. I'm very happy with this. And this one should be using it up in a good fashion, so that should be staying at 38. This guy here is getting the plates in almost in time. Again, I'm not worried about it. 2, 3, 4 more. It's getting about 3 iron plates per production cycle. Right there at it. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it'll catch up and be ahead of the game some. These are a tad bit behind then, which again, I don't really care. These are just for my personal enjoyments of my inventories. And I wanted to build a nice setup factory, which it looks pretty good. We could push some things up and get some more production out on it. Looks like we're also getting extra screws going out at a nice pace. That means this one's slowing down on its screw input, but I think we'll have enough by the time no, it doesn't have enough. Okay, so what I should have done is actually have the first split do that. I didn't even think about that. Oh, that's my bad. Well, I could fix that right quick. I could remove that one, move this forward, and do that. But we're good. We're good. We really, honestly, I'm enjoying what we've got, and it's here for again to fill up our main storages up of stuff. We're already back to. But either way, that is the time we got for today. Next time, we'll go ahead and build facilities and a storage place for this to work in and get the facility, actually the walls up and stuff on both the miners on this area and the storage facility. Get that cleaned up. I still need to build something over the steel ingot production over there. And how's overall power looking? So right below 300 megawatts, but hey, that's all right. That's all right. But either way, thank you guys so very much. And you all have a good night.